Today on Meat Revival, fried shrimp po' boys.
Mike, what do you like to eat when you go to Hammond, Louisiana?
Gosh, man, it's got to be a po' boy.
Man.
You know, whether it's oyster, whether it's shrimp, it's got to be a po' boy.
I'm telling you, when I go to Louisiana, one of my favorite things in the world is po' boy. And it could be, like I said, it doesn't really matter. Roast beef, hamburger, shrimp, oyster,
Yeah.
I don't care. But,
Just because it says po' boy don't mean it has to be seafood.
that's right. It can be a little of everything. And I think one of the most popular ones down there is a roast beef and gravy.
Yep.
It's like a soup sandwich.
Those are good.
They just run all down your arm.
You got to change after you eat.
Soup
Take a
sandwich.
shower.
Yeah.
Telling you. But so we make a few of them around here. We get this country French bread from Kroger. It's made fresh every other day or so.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good stuff, and we'll take it and toast it off, just to really make it hold up a little better when we cut it.
Right.
Of course, we like to coat this with a little Duke's Mayo. Some people put butter on it and toast it. You know what? Mayonnaise does just as good when you coat the bread in mayonnaise and toast it. When I make a grilled cheese, I put mayonnaise on the outside.
Yeah.
And it's
Oh, we saw that.
yeah, that's
We've
right.
seen that
Yeah.
one.
And you know, people that have watched that video, it's like I never thought that would happen. They went home and they did that.
Yep.
It's like, wow, just a whole nother world.
That's right. That's right. So, a traditional po' boy in my world is dressed, and what the Cajuns call dressed is lettuce, tomato, pickle.
Mm-hmm.
Got to have a little mayo on it as well. Since it's seafood, we're doing a little white lightning and double garlic
There we go.
right over the top of our tomatoes and everything, just to set everything off and make it stand all out.
Use that in place of the salt and pepper.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. We use LeBlancs, Cajun fish fry and shrimp fry whenever we're frying just about anything. There's a lot of different ones out there, but Kim LeBlanc out of Gonzales, Louisiana makes this. And this, it really sticks to the fish or the shrimp really well. It works good for vegetables, about anything, but it's seasoned better than anything I've found as far as a balance of seasonings.
So, he has a string of grocery stores, doesn't he?
Well, no, it's the same
No?
name, but
Same
not,
name.
Yep.
Okay.
But LeBlanc's, he just does seasonings. Yeah.
Okay.
But you can find that yellow can Creole seasoning all over the place. So we're just going to take some of these shrimp. They're kind of wet just from the water that they were in.
So how big a shrimp is that, you think?
Man, if I had to guess, I'm going to say that's about I don't know, probably a 26, 30.
That's kind of where I was at, 25.
Yep. Neighborhood of that. We're going to make sure we get plenty of these shrimp on there.
You can't have too many.
Nah,
Ain't no such thing.
if they ain't falling off of it, you ain't got enough. So we're going to dump some of these in there, and we got some different kind of shrimp in here, so I'm going to make sure that I get all of one kind for this, just for this sandwich. We're going to make a big sandwich. This is going to be lunch for just about everybody standing around. So, take
So haven't they all gone home yet?
So we're going to take some of this shrimp, and we're going to toss it around. And again, if your shrimp doesn't have any liquid on it, run through a little salty ice water or something like that. Just make sure it's nice and wet so it has something for this to stick on. If you don't, if you want a little extra, I mean, sometimes you can whip up little egg whites.
Yeah.
Works out really
Yeah.
good. I know a lot of people that'll take a little mustard and a little bit of beer and toss it in there first, and it adds a nice extra layer of flavor and helps that stuff stick on there too.
But you don't want to get it so that the crust just overpowers and you don't get
No.
the shrimp at all.
And you don't want the crust breaking off of it. You want something that sticks.
Yeah.
Once it starts steaming, you don't want it falling off.
So kind of when you come to shrimp and a delicate meat like that is, less is more.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we're gonna run over to the Cajun fryer, and we're gonna fry these off, and we'll fire up the flat top from R&B Works as well. We'll toast this off, fry some shrimp, and we'll assemble this, and then we'll put it in there.
Let's go.
So, looks like we're about ready here, Mark. What kind of tips you running on this little fryer?
I like to fry shrimp a little on the hot side, just around about 375 degrees. Not going to take much time when you drop them in real hot like that.
Okay.
We got them battered up, and the cool thing about this R&B Works fryer is that it's 100 degrees hotter right at the bottom of the basket than it is the bottom of the pot. So we can continue to use this oil over and over and over again. We can strain it and reuse it, strain it, reuse it. And if you ever bought a gallon of peanut oil, you know that it's $15, $16, $20
Yeah,
even.
exactly.
So it saves you a lot of money in the long run, and it cooks great. So we're gonna go in here and drop some of these shrimp right here. And again, we don't worry about extra on there because it's gonna go to the bottom. And we're gonna do a quick little shake, and in she goes. Those shrimp are gonna fry maybe 3-4 minutes, somewhere in the neighborhood. We're just looking for golden brown. They're gonna cook through like in a snap.
Yeah.
So as soon as they hit golden brown with one little crisp on there, that's why we got that temperature ultra high. Once they get done and we do this extra batch, we're gonna assemble our po' boy and we're gonna eat.
Go ahead, bread.
The bread ain't done.
Look at that.
Who's
Look at
in
those
charge of
shrimp.
the bread?
It ain't far behind, I can tell you that. But them shrimp right there are fit to eat.
I'm telling you they are.
So we're ready to assemble. We got our bread toasted up. We got our shrimps fried up. Oh man, all we gotta do is put a little bit more Duke's Mayo down. And this is kind of a little, not 100% necessary for flavor or anything because we got it toasted up nice. But that would kind of help hold everything in place a little bit, you know. That little crusty, little crunch on there.
Yeah.
So you've got to have plenty of shrimp for a good po' boy. So we're going to make sure.
And that's how you do them. You don't just lay it down one at a time. You take handfuls and you string it down.
I've seen it done.
Yeah.
Some of the best po' boy shops, man. It's just got shrimp falling all out of it.
If you pick it up to eat it, the shrimp don't fall out.
You ain't good, though. They don't scrimp on the scrimp.
Don't scrimp on the shrimp.
So, you got to pile them up there.
I think you about got that.
Man, what you talking about? So, first thing, we got that down. Next thing is a little bit of crunch. Got a little bit of lettuce here. Texture is everything. So, pickles. Got to have dill pickles. They don't have to be high-end, special pickles. These are best choice, always say.
So that's just a regular deal?
These are regular old Hamburger dill pickles. Ooh. Some things you just don't mess with perfection. And it's cheeseburgers and po' boys. I'm telling you, you gotta keep it simple. Next thing is you gotta have tomatoes. Lay these tomatoes across the top of it. You don't need it thick. You just need a nice thin coat of tomato all the way across. Then you want to jack it up. You take a little B&O, double garlic white lightning, right across the top. Take our bread, and lay that right across the top of it. It's just sexy. Now, it's kind of, it's just all hanging in there, and at any moment a piece could fall out, right? So you got to fix that. And I don't know if it's just by design or just by luck that these people in Louisiana that do these po' boy shops, how they wrap these, but it makes it all kind of stay together. You know what I mean? So they go in there and they'll wrap this dude up like this. Run the ends in first. It's all got to hold together. Cut this. The butcher paper helps hold it all together. Then they usually take this and put it in the bag and you take it to the truck, and if you can make it home before you have to cut it up and eat it, you're lucky. If. That's right. So, in the essence of time, I'm hungry. Normally,
we're not driving home with it.
we ain't driving home with it. Normally, this needs to sit just a little while to come all together and get happy and just sort of mingle together, right? So, what we have here is a straight up Louisiana style shrimp po' boy.
Yeah, see, we got just enough shrimp because it's falling out.
If it ain't falling out, there ain't enough. Bottom line, so shrimp po' boy ain't nothing fancy, ain't really nothing special to it, but don't waver. It's gotta be like this if you want it right.
Exactly.
Y'all try it home, enjoy it.
Nice job, Mark.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Let's eat.
Let's see.
Thanks for checking us out today on Meat Revival. If you like what you saw, be sure to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you can get all the latest updates. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to leave them below. We'll see you next time.